It's almost 20 years now since Toyota first started merging batteries with drivetrain. And now we have the 2016 Prius, version 4 if you like, and Toyota are creating a bit of a buzz about it. It also costs a lot less than many people thought it would. When the covers come off, you'll see what could be making more of a mark for the Toyota Prius, without the footprint of course, in non-oil producing countries. But first, as usual, Senior Marketing Manager Toyota and Lexus, Ayman Shahada, was on hand to introduce a couple of the Japanese team behind the new baby.
Over the years, Toyota Hybrid has sold more than 8 million, and today we are celebrating the Toyota Prius Hybrid. And for the past 17 years, Toyota Prius has sold over 3.5 million, almost 4 million.
Up next, all the way from Japan, Yugo Miyamoto, General Manager, Sales and Marketing, MENA Region.
In so many ways, this Prius is the future of Toyota and also of motoring.
And then to reveal the guts of the new Prius, we had Assistant Chief Engineer Masayuki Sugiura.
This new fourth generation Prius is no exception. It is simply the best. Not just the best Prius, the best hybrid ever.
Yes, it's still the Atkinson Cycle 1.8-litre English, which Toyota have perfected. Petrol and battery heads will understand and know exactly what the Prius is and how it works. And now Toyota's push to define the principle. It's a car which charges itself. Predominantly an A to B car, or some might say a device. And obviously it's in its element driving around town because no energy is wasted when braking, as that inertia is converted to charge. Now it states in the brochure that the battery is NIMH, whereas others appear to be on the market with a much lighter Li-ion battery. Whatever. What we all want to know is how long does the battery last?
It will last the life of the vehicle, but to provide a peace of mind to the customer, we are offering an 8-year, 160,000 kilometer warranty on the battery. Right? So we've done extensive testing in extreme heat conditions. We are very comfortable that it's good for this environment. And just to provide a peace of mind for the customer, we're doing an 8-year, 160,000 kilometer warranty on the battery.
Well, first of all, the new Prius has a different shape. Slightly different, but there is a definite change in the shape. There is a big change in the shape, isn't there?
燃費の向上をさせるためにエアロダイナミック、空力に非常にこだわって形を設計しております。
In order to improve the fuel efficiency, the aerodynamics has been improved dramatically.
When you say to improve the fuel efficiency, the engine has also changed, but not changed in size, no?
サイズは変わってません。ただし効率が非常に良くなってまして、世界最高水準の 40% という変換効率を達成しております。
The engine size has not changed, but in order to improve the fuel efficiency, the conversion of energy conversion ratio has been improved, and which is the highest among all cars.
Okay, so mentioning that then, if it's efficient now, what are we talking about across the board in terms of how far it will go? Explain how it works together, the two parts, the electric part and the mechanical part.
さっきです。例えば発進時のような非常に効率が悪いときはモーターの力で発進します。その後ですね、自動的にエンジンに切り替わってエンジンで走ったりモーターで走ったりっていうのを自動で切り替えます。で、例えば止まるときとかっていうときにはチャージング、電気をチャージしてまたバッテリーに電気を蓄えるというようなことを自動的に行う制御になっています。
When you drive a vehicle, the car consumes the most petrol when you accelerate. That's when this vehicle, the motor kicks in. The motor will accelerate the vehicle, and once it's on speed, then the gasoline engine kicks in. And when it decelerates, that's when the vehicle has been wasting a lot of energy. That's when the dynamo will start functioning and start generating electricity in order to charge the battery. So the motor and the petrol engine work in tandem. There's no need to charge this vehicle there's no plug-in. There's no need to actually plug in to charge the vehicle. It does it on its own, automatically. So the charging of the battery will be done automatically, and that is done when the vehicle decelerates.
So, in actual fact, talking about that, then the efficiency has changed as the newer cars come now. You're getting more miles per the, what are they exactly?
26.1 キロメーターパーリッタルですね。
It is this current generation does 26.1 kilometers per liter, which is a 30 to 40% improvement over the previous generation.
Right, so last question then. Are all the normal new Toyota safety features included in this car?
安全装備については、例えば新しいもので言いますと、ブラインドスポットモニターといってですね、アウターミラーのところに後ろから来ている車を表示させたりですとか、バックしている時にレーダーがついてまして、後ろに車がいることをドライバーに教えてくれるというようなものが入ってます。
For example, some of the new safety features that are equipped on this current generation is that there's a blind spot monitor, which enables you to, which shows the driver anything that is around here, which has been a blind spot for the driver. And also, if anything is coming from the rear, it also alerts the driver that something is coming from the rear. Those are the features, additional safety features that have been added to this current generation.
As for the new look, it has that shape which initially has an effect, but it does grow on you. So that's a good sign. The Prius is not a Corolla, Camry, Lexus RX or GSF, or anything like really. And the shape has undergone a bit of a radical change too from the earlier models. As the price of oil falls, the fuel price goes up in the Middle East, but still nothing compared to European prices at the pumps. But locals are moaning big time about the 60% increase, with more on the way, eager to fill the government's coffers, which are no longer overflowing. Is it enough to change the local mindset? I hope so, says Mr. Miyamoto. Bahrain is Toyota country for sure, and speed is still very much a ridiculous desire on Bahrain's cramped and limited roads, plus big families and big four wheels. But somehow, this new Prius could start a trend. Well, it's easy to see that Toyota is a very popular car in Bahrain. There are literally thousands of Corollas and so on at this size sort of car. So I think at just over 9,000 dinars, I think this is going to be very, very popular. The best thing I could do now is take it for a little test drive around the block. Okay? This is Geg Hopkins for WhoDoesWhat.tv.